it's great to have you with us from Robert W. Plaster Stadium. EA Sports College Football with an early season non-conference showdown that might carry a little more weight than just conference bragging rights. It's the Troy Trojans and the Missouri State Bears. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Chris Davis. Let's go down to Holly Road with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact. It will be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. The Trojans ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. From the gun, running back on the move. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
They did a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go, go!
Running inside. It's Green. There's some room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Locklear. Going for the big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be aggressive. I think that receiver has got to do a better job fighting for the football. He just didn't really put in a great effort, and that's what helped the defender swat it away.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Miller. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Third and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Past the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. That's caught, it's Worley. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Come on, defense, what are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
In the red area, it's Griffin. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
On the snap, it's Griffin. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Troy. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Offense makes its way onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air, it's Locklear. Got a man, it's Myers. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9.
Ready. Blue 30. Ready, go.
Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time. getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Bears look to keep this drive humming. Dropping back, it's Locklear. Makes the grab, it's Robinson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go. Go.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, man, you don't see many of those anymore. Nowadays, the gloves are so good. The hands are so good. You don't see a lot of drop passes. Missed opportunity there for the receiver.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive. But, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Worley. He breaks a tackle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lovett. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. Zings it complete to the right. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Takes the handoff. It's Lovett. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's White. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
The Trojans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the delay, it's Lovett. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Trojans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Now the play fake. Myers on the move. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Trojans are facing 3rd and inches. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Makes a catch. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And how about that 3rd down? They go 5 wide. They've spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the first to keep the drive going.
And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Lovett. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside. It's Griffin. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Fires quickly. Still snags it, and he's open. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Bears. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolls into the end zone.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. However, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Griffin. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's whirling. And they get him down.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the third down very manageable.
Third and short now from their own 48. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Hauls it in. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Griffin. Got enough for the first. There's a crease. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his 2nd touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
Number 28, set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Locklear. Throws to the wideout. It's gone downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Bears come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
Go!
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. At the 35, he's got room. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense, dissect it, and make big plays.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready to go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's not going to take the touchback. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Inside. It's Lovett. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Finds his man. It's Lovett. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. There's the pressure. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Running inside, it's Griffin. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. We're just about ready to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Running to Green. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Here's a little room there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Lovett. Still on his feet. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Missouri State offense. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Maybe a crease. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Locklear. Working that left side now. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Ready, go!
Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Here we go. Go!
Wants to fire on second down. And that is incomplete. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Got the quick pass. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard. if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Stuffed, stopped, no chance. This defensive line won the battle, and they got the football back with a fourth down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a gap. It's Lovett. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
My goodness, he unloads on that one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out. They turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Crowder. That's caught, it's Worley. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Sends it back in motion. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Lovett. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out to the back. And tackled there by the defense. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Here's a hit. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They just keep firing. Right on the money. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone, it's Griffin. Not a lot going on there, picked up a couple. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And down he goes.
Haven't seen a lot of that in this game so far. This offense has been clicking on all cylinders, lighting up the scoreboard, high level of execution. They were looking good on this drive until that play right there. And finally, the defense is able to make something positive happen from themselves on a critical 3rd down.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. The run inside. It's Griffin. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Football. Back to throw, it's Locklear. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And in this situation, late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. The Trojans use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. New set of downs after the completion.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And those are the ones you just want to pull it back in as soon as you throw it as a quarterback, because you know he was open. I had him. I just put too much underneath it and missed out on a big play.
Ready, go.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He rifles one deep to the left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long.
Ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. He saw it on that ball.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Fielded in the end zone, it's White. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Formation for these receivers. Running inside. It's Lovett. Got enough for the first. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
To the air. It's Crowder. Got a man. It's Worley. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle. It's White. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like, it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Lovett. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Run inside. It's Griffin. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out.
I love the play call in this situation. You need 1 first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. In rhythm, they get it done. They're going to walk out of here with the win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player's hands, telling him to go end this thing, and he does exactly that.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.